If you are a real estate professional, there are three terms that you don't want to be broke in: the short term, the medium term, and the long term. This video is going to help you figure out how not to be broke in any of those terms. Check it out.
If you enjoy this video and find value, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more great content. We release videos every week, so hitting that bell icon will ensure you never miss a post. Don't forget to share this with your friends and colleagues.
So the three luxury financial models for agents. There's right now money, which who doesn't like right now money? Okay, we're going to get money within 45 to 60 days. Then there's a little bit now money and a little more later. So that kind of tide you over, take care of ad spend, any investment to get there.
The right now money, of course, is the standing inventory in a new construction community. So that's the stuff that's going to close in the next 45, 90 days, something like that. So those are going to be the biggest opportunities and the shortest sales cycle that also can lead into luxury resales. So because what happens to me all the time is that we may be focused on a new construction community and the standing inventory for whatever reason, the client doesn't like it. Maybe they don't like the floor plan, they don't like the current inventories have too many upgrades, or they don't have the upgrades they want, but there's some resales there that they do. So because in some of these communities, especially standing inventory communities, there are people who have already closed and are living in those communities. And if you get a good one that has us a large community that's building several hundred homes, and I'm talking about single family and townhome in this particular example, there's both opportunity for being able to get that right now money, get the resales, but that's right now money. Right now money is standing inventory or homes that will be completed in the next, say, 45 to 60 days. So that's a really short time horizon. And if you need that money right now, as we know, the real estate market and just the nature of real estate, sometimes until you get your legs under you, can be sort of ebb and flow. To add the consistency to that is being able to balance that right now money.
Then we got the some money now, a little more later. So Nate, I know we love this here. So what we talking about here?
I like to refer to this as the real estate annuity, because a lot of especially some of the higher end condos here in South Florida, condo developments, the vast majority of them pay well above 3%. Most pay between 5 and 6% on a sliding scale, because some of those will give you as much as 8 to 9%, on multiple condos. And they pay in thirds or in halves. So we've done several with the Iconic program that were thirds. So we got a commission, call it a $90,000 commission, that we got 30% of that, $30,000 when the client signed the contract. We got another 30 at the top off of the building and another 30 when the building closed. And in those, because you're really early in the process, those can be it can be literally a year between each one of those. So I got $30,000 last year, I get $30,000 this year, another $30,000 next year, which is a balance between that some money now, some money later. So I get a nice chunk of change here today, which helps me to reinvest in my business, to take my wife on vacation, pay tuition for my daughter and stuff like that. And then I get some more later. The thing to be mindful of with that, and this is with all new construction or pre-construction condos, is there's a deposit schedule there, and that deposit schedule is going to usually total out between 30 and 50%. So you're getting that first portion when your client puts down whatever that initial deposit is, 10, 15%. You get that second portion, just to go with the after rescission top off closing example. So maybe they're putting 30% down. So that's 10%. When they write the contract, that's another 10% at top off, and then another 10% is usually a step in there. So you'd be 10% at contract, 10% when they get to your floor, and then 10% at top off. So that's a total of 30%. And then the balance would be due at closing. So there's a couple different variations in there. And that's just, I'm just giving you on average, because that's going to vary from market. But on average, that's usually what you're going to get. And then we have the long-term later money. And that is going to be More so you'll see it more in single family homes than you do in the pre-construction condos. Occasionally, you'll see condos that aren't paying until the building is complete. Usually when that's the case, it's a relatively short, so it's closer to the closeout, or maybe it might be a condo conversion where a developer came in and renovated a condo building, apartment building to convert it. The long-term money, especially on the bigger ones, is usually on the single family home side. And that's going to be 8 to 12 month time horizons, because they're literally building your house from scratch. So even though your client is putting up a deposit, the developer is not going to give you any of that deposit until the home itself is complete. So that's going to be much longer term money. And usually those single family homes are, depending on your market, can be a little bit higher than the condos too.